Hello and welcome to Music Zoo. I'm volunteer guide Max, and I'm here to thank you for stopping in on our very first day as we open our gates and introduce our first exhibit in its pristine, authentic setting. Patrick Toomey will be performing in the lion's den. He might even get some of these other cats to join in. Whoa, how about that? Patrick performs his songs a cappella, which means without accompaniment. He makes all the sounds by himself, just like a real lion. So sit back and lean in while Patrick sings us stories about folks from ancient times and about their friends, their families, and their destinies.
There used to be, may still be, areas in the United States where musical instruments, and dancing were considered sinful. What people did to get around this was they put together what they call play parties, where somebody would sing and the couples would walk through a game, they called it, which got around all the religious strictures. Here's a play party tune called Cedar Swamp. Way low down in the cedar swamp, water's deep and muddy. There I met my pretty little miss, there I kissed my honey. Swing lady up and down, swing lady home, swing lady up and down, swing lady home. Built my love a big fine house, built my love a garden. I put her in and she jumped out, fare you well my darling. Swing lady up and down, swing lady home, swing lady up and down, swing lady home. Blue-eyed girl is mad at me, black-eyed girl won't marry. Before I marry that cross-eyed girl, a single life I'll tarry. Swing lady up and down, swing lady home, swing lady up and down, swing lady home. Older she gets, prettier she gets, I tell you she's a honey. Makes me work all through the week and split stone wood on Sunday. Swing lady up and down, swing lady home, swing lady up and down, swing lady home. Way low down in the cedar swamp, water's deep and muddy. There I met my pretty little miss, there I kissed my honey. Swing lady up and down, swing lady home, swing lady up and down, swing lady home. This next song is about the fire in the mines in Avondale, Pennsylvania, the first of the major anthracite mine fires. It's called the Avondale Mine Disaster. Good Christians, all both great and small, I pray you lend an ear and listen with attention while the truth I will declare. When you hear this lamentation, it will cause you to weep and to wail about the suffocation in the mines of Avondale. On the 6th day of September in 1869, the miners all then got a call to go work in the mines. Little did they think that day that death would soon prevail before they could return again from the mines of Avondale. The women and the children, their hearts were filled with joy to see their men go to their work, and likewise every boy. But a dismal sight in broad daylight soon made them all turn pale when they saw the breaker burning o'er the mines of Avondale. From here and there and everywhere they gathered in a crowd, some tearing at their clothes and hair and shouting right out loud, "Get out our husbands and our sons, for death will surely steal their lives away without delay in the mines of Avondale." But oh, alas, there was no way one single soul to save, for there is no second outlet in that subterranean cave. No tongue can tell the awful fright or horror that prevailed among the dying miners in the mines of Avondale. A consultation then was held, they called for volunteers to go down in that dismal shaft and seek their comrades dear. 2 Welshmen brave without dismay and courage without fail went down that shaft without delay to the mines of Avondale. And when the bottom they had reached and sought to make their way, one of them died from want of air, and the other without delay did give the sign to hoist him up, where he told the dreadful tale that all were lost forever in the mines of Avondale. The next 2 men that they sent down, they took of them good care, and every effort then was made to send down some good air. They traversed every chamber, and this time did not fail to find those miners' bodies in the mines of Avondale. 67 was the number that they at first had found. It seems they were bewailing their fate beneath the ground. They found the father with his son wrapped in his arms so pale. It was a heart-rending scene in the mines of Avondale. Now to conclude and make an end, their number I'll pen down. 110 brave, strong men were smothered underground. They are in their graves till the last day, their widows may well bewail. The orphan cry still rend the skies all around o'er Avondale. This song is a real standard that a lot of people have sung. A lot of people call it East Virginia blues, but it's not a blues, so I just call it East Virginia. I was born in East Virginia, North Carolina, I did go. There I made me a fair young lady, her name and age I did not know. Her hair it was of a darksome color, and her cheeks were rosy red. Upon her breast she wore a white lily, where I longed to lay my head. Papa said that we should marry. Mama said that never will do. Some dark night when you take a ramble, I will run away with you. In the night I'm dreaming about you. In the day I get no rest. Every minute seems like an hour, with an aching pain all through my breast. In my heart you are my darling. At my door you're welcoming. At my gate I'll meet you, my darling. If your love I could only win. I'd rather be in some dark hollow, where the sun refused to shine, than to see you be another man's darling, never on earth to call you mine. When I'm dead and in my casket, with my feet turned towards the sun, come and see it beside me, darling. Come and think on the way you've done. I'm going back to East Virginia. North Carolina ain't my home. I'm going back to East Virginia. North Carolina, I'll leave alone. Here's a song that's maybe more kind of Carter family-ish than most of the songs I do. But it's one of my favorite songs, so I sing it anyway. Here's I Never Shall Marry. I never shall marry. I'll be no man's wife. I expect to live single all the days of my life. As I went a-walking down by the seashore, the wind it did whistle, and the waters did roar. I heard some poor maiden give a pitiful sound, and it sounded so lonesome in the waters around. I never shall marry. I'll be no man's wife. I expect to live single all the days of my life. He's gone and he's left me, the one I adore. He's gone where I never shall see him no more. The shells in the ocean will be my deathbed, while the fish in deep water swim over my head. I never shall marry. I'll be no man's wife. I expect to live single all the days of my life. She threw her fair body in the water so deep. She closed her pretty blue eyes forever in sleep. I never shall marry. I'll be no man's wife. I expect to live single all the days of my life. This next song is a ballad, a short narrative poem. Um, this one is Mary Hamilton, otherwise known as the Four Marys. Dates back to 1563, where Mary Hamilton conceived a child by the husband of Mary, Queen of Scots. Words gone to the kitchen, and words gone to the hall, and words gone up to Madam the Queen, and that is the worst of all. That Mary Hamilton's born a babe to the highest steward of all. He courted her in the kitchen, he courted her in the hall, he courted her in the low cellar, and that was the worst of all. What ho, Mary Hamilton. Now what is that I hear? Is that a babe into your room that I heard grieve so sere? There was never a babe into my room, as anyone here can see. 'Twas but a touch of my sere side come over my fair body. She has taken her babe into a boat, cast him out on the sea, saying, "Sink ye or swim ye, my bonny wee babe, you shall have no more of me." Arise, arise, Mary Hamilton, put on your robes of brand, or else put on your robes of black, for to see fair Edinburgh town. She put not on her robes of black, nor yet her robes of brown, but she put on her robes of white, for to see fair Edinburgh town. When she walked into the Edinburgh court, she held her head so high. 'Twas there in the courts of Edinburgh that she was condemned to die. How often have I dressed my queen, put gold all in her hair, and all I got for my reward is the gallows to be my share. How often have I dressed my queen, put on her raw silk gown, and all I got for my reward is to hang in Edinburgh town. Oh, bring to me the red, red wine, the reddest wine there be, that I may toast the sailors bold who brought me here o'er the sea. Oh, little did my mother think when she first cradled me, the places I was going to go, and the death I am to die. Last night there were 4 Marys, tonight there'll be but 3. 'Twas Mary Beaton and Mary Seaton and Mary Carmichael and me. Here's a British ballad from the 17th century. It was originally called Lady of Carlisle. The version I do is called Carolina Lady. So we end up with a song about the title lady with a private zoo in the Carolina colonies, which may seem kind of strange. Some people think this was actually based on actual events that took place in 1666. There's a point in the song where the lady passes out. She faints. Given the tight corsets and tight dresses and things that wealthy ladies wore back then, they did occasionally faint. But here's the Carolina Lady. In Carolina there lived a lady, being so beautiful and gay. She was determined to live a lady, no man on earth could her betray, unless it was a man of honor, a man of honor and high degree, and then uprode to loving brothers this fair lady for to see. One of them being a brave lieutenant in a man of war, the other being a brave sea captain of the ship called a Colonel Corr. Then up spoke this fair young maiden, saying, I can't be but one man's bride, but if we meet tomorrow morning on this question we'll decide. She ordered her a span of horses at her command, And then together these three did travel till they came to the lion's den. There they stopped and there they halted. These two brothers stood gazing round, while for the space of 1/2 an hour she lay speechless on the ground. When at last she did recover, she threw her fan in the lion's den, saying, "Which of you to gain a lady will return to me my fan?" Then up spoke the brave lieutenant, raised his voice both loud and rough. He said, "I am a dear lover of women, but I will not die for love." Then up spoke the brave sea captain, raised his voice both loud and high. He said, "I am a dear lover of women, I will return your fan or die." In amongst the pen he slowly entered, the lions being both wild and fierce. They marched around and in among them safely returned to her fan. When she saw her true lover coming, seeing no harm had been done to him, she threw her sail full on his bosom, saying, "Here is the prize that you have won." He pushed her off, saying, "I did love you. I wanted you my bride to be. It is not love that made you do this, only basest vanity."